to remain. The risk is grind time. I need mine. Grind time. I need mine.
A strong start to this road trip. A dismal season right now. Only 2 teams below them in the Western Conference.
And Kevin, they've split the
let's go.
series so far, 1 game apiece. So
Last-
this is the last time these 2 teams will
Last
face
game of the
each
stream.
other.
I don't know if I'll stream later on
Extra
today to
incentive
try to
here
finish
try
up
to
my
win the
rookie season.
series.
I'm not quite sure who's going to come out on top, but I will, guys, predict a good game. I think it's going to be snug as me in an airplane bathroom all the way through this one.
Bang.
Checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Mr. Moves, he's in at the point. Pekovic is out there with Young. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, a battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
Now here's Cousins. 32 points for him last game against Utah.
Yeah, they couldn't stop him. I mean, they kept sending him to the line over and over again because when you can't stop a guy, you got to foul him. That's what they did.
And that basket is in there from Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got his second basket of the night.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. A drive by Collison. Stauskas kicks to Cousins. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field. Guys, credit the defense, definitely. But
All right.
even when they
Once
got
again,
on
I'm
the
trying to
course,
get this
they were not
game
good.
done.
Hey, Steve, me and you.
Well, at least it's rookie season, because obviously it's going to be a while before I get this game done.
These players have bad nights. It happens.
What? No. Oh, I'm guarding this guy over here. I ain't guarding DeMarcus Cousins.
Dishes to Collison. And the pass to Thompson. Moves back up and blocked. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. They get it again.
You call that?
The layup off
Did you
target.
call a foul there?
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Stauskas' shot is off.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Young, a screen on Collison. Here's Mr. Moves.
You're
He's covered
calling
by
a foul right
Collison.
there?
Off target at the rim. Gay kicks to Cousins. Outside Collison. Pass to Cousins. No good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
See the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
Pekovic with a screen. The dish to Wiggins. Puts up a three, and that is good.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Come on.
The Kings trail by 6.
Okay, let's see if I can try to talk about something. Just try to kill some time.
For the loudest roar in indoor sport about analytics being on display. Here's a case of
I don't know what to talk about.
126 decibels.
Okay, I guess we can talk about basketball. I guess the Sacramento Kings, considering we were kind of talking about them, know how DeMarcus Cousins got traded to the Pelicans
So it's
this season, and it was just before the trade deadline.
Gay drives in. And
It was before the trade deadline.
They
He
grab their own miss.
where he actually got
No good from Cousins. Timberwolves
where he actually got traded, and the Sacramento Kings, they kind of have that.
Defensive strategy, Kevin, and he said their number one concern was taking away any paths to the basket. He said, I don't care how far off them we have to play. We want
They have a very
to
dysfunctional front office.
not running
They really
around
don't seem to know what they were doing,
down
because
us.
first off, they traded Isaiah Thomas, who at the time was averaging 20 points a game. I mean, he wasn't doing as good as he's doing now, but he was still doing really good. He was averaging about 20 points a game, and they traded him away to Phoenix for like nothing.
Sacramento's gone 0
And then they traded DeMarcus Cousins to the Pelicans for nothing.
Gay outside.
And of course their GM, I guess it's Vlade Divac, which by the way,
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
apparently they were about basically after DeMarcus Cousins, he wants to stay in Sacramento. I wouldn't want to stay in Sacramento, but DeMarcus Cousins, no, he wants to stay in Sacramento.
No good. So the Kings will take it the other way.
Sacramento. So the front office actually told DeMarcus Cousins that no, he's staying. He's not going anywhere. He's not getting traded. And then DeMarcus Cousins got traded, and it was basically like right in the middle of an interview when they basically told him, it's like, yo, you're getting traded, and apparently, and he was actually really upset about that. So yeah.
Three-point play chance here. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Carl
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
and for Rudy Gay. The Kings trail by 6. So on the floor for Minnesota, Mr. Moves, he's in at point guard. Corey Brewer is out there with Wiggins. And there's J.J. Barea, and it's Young in at the 5, down low.
Because we all know Vlade Divac, a guy who's been known for flopping. He's been known to be the biggest flopper of all time.
Here's Mr. Moves. A 29-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Fires, high post.
I don't know. I don't really understand that.
Mr. Moves got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
And of course, right now, Sacramento Kings, they're terrible. Actually, I think after the DeMarcus Cousins trade, I think the roster-wise, they might actually be the worst team in the league. They don't have anybody over there. They got nobody.
Kicks to Collison. The Kings need to get off a shot here, and it's good.
And people's out there was like, "Oh, this is good for." Like they did a favor for DeMarcus Cousins because he went there. Again, he didn't want to leave. He didn't want to go anywhere.
Setting career highs pretty much across the board.
Ellington dishes to Collison.
All right, this is actually like kind of a little bit similar to the Lamar Odom situation because he loved being a Laker and and basically what happened is that basically the team. Well, actually the team he got traded to was the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, he's going to keep
And
banging
basically,
those home if you give him that much space.
Team.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 11. And the layup's good.
I don't know.
Mr. Moves got 4 this quarter. Sacramento's gone.
I know. Yeah, to be honest, there are players that love the franchise and don't really want to go anywhere. All right, even if the team they were on was a bad team. All right, because Sacramento Kings is a bad team. They're terrible. All right. Do you know how many point guards the teams went through? One of them being Rondo, who's basically a corpse at this point. But
no good off the back of the rim.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for. Tested like that.
Barea, no good. Outside Collison. He kicks it to Cousins. Right at the free throw line. Good. Cousins has got 10 points in the game.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Doubled by Collison. Outside for Barea. Now the pass to Mr. Moves. The 3.
why y'all sagging?
Cousins.
Never mind, the game's being stupid. Okay.
Cousins has got his 5th rebound right
Here's
now.
Collison, one of the numerous point guards that teams went through.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
The Timberwolves have
But,
got exactly half their shots to go down here in the second.
Yeah,
5
again,
to 10.
I don't really understand.
On
I
the
mean,
wing,
people might go on saying that,
second chance effort.
well, they got
Young's shot is off.
a couple draft
Really
picks from
solid
the
job, actually, by the defense
from the
to get in his
Pelicans.
way as he was going up for that one.
Yeah, but at the
4
same
seconds
time,
separating the shot and game clocks. Collison
Yep.
kicks to Cousins. Ball's knocked loose. Brewer with the steal.
yeah, I feel like that draft pick's probably gonna be like a 10th draft pick at best.
On the wing.
So yeah, I get you might get a solid player out of that, but I don't think you can really get like
And
a.
that's 15
Most
points.
likely, you're not going to get your future there, unless you're the Phoenix Suns that got Devin Booker.
And for 3, Collison. No good
I mean-
trying to beat the buzzer. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. The Timberwolves on top, leading by a point. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris. on the sideline.
DeMarcus, you
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
It's been a tough go for him, just an uncontainable game for Mr. Moves. He has 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins. Allison runs the point with Stauskas at the 2. And it's Gay in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Cousins, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Mr. Moves. Gay comes over with a double team. And Thaddeus Young with the slam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against
Go.
the Magic. Boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 29 points and added a few rebounds as well. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him.
Disappointing season for my team. Oh, of course not. The Timberwolves are expected to suck. Again, this is basically just the improved. The season is basically just as. It's basically just
Like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
It's basically just a skills booster. That's what basically what this season is. It's just a great big skills booster.
Stauskas, the pass to Gay.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside.
All right.
On the glass and blocking shots.
Jason Terry. He's checked in for Stauskas.
Jason Terry used to play for the Kings.
Collison dishes to Gay.
Yeah, seriously, how many point guards does this team go through? Does this team win through?
Kicks it to Gay. They need this one. And that one goes long. As you talk about Rudy Gay's size and athleticism, Steve, he can play small ball 4 in a pinch.
Yeah, and it also enables him to get that jump shot off over pretty much anybody. So if he's spaced and he's playing at a 4, and he can get that jumper off, now he's got the ability to drive past you because the floor is opened up. So very interesting when he's placed at that 4 position.
McLemore. Now the Timberwolves.
What is that thing?
They're rolling here with a 9-point run.
What is that
Rubio
thing?
Kicks to Williams.
Sacramento,
Nice ball
what is
movement by
wrong with
Minnesota.
you?
Here's Pekovic. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
What's wrong with y'all?
They've now scored 6 unanswered.
And their lead continues to grow as they keep playing good, sound basketball.
Boy, they really have been executing well since halftime.
Mr. Moves checked in for Ricky Rubio. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McCallum, the pass to Thompson. On the wing, Jason Terry. Feeds it to McCallum. He dishes it to McLemore. Terry outside. 5 to shoot. Releases from 15, and the basket good. Terry's got 5 points in the quarter. And the Timberwolves with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. 16 feet away, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. McLemore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mr. Moves passes to Brewer. Williams for 3. Offline. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin.
6 minutes left. Okay, so
Easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
And so in the game for the
what about
Timberwolves,
basketball?
Mr.
What about the
Moves
Timberwolves?
is point guard.
I guess they kind of do have a
Wiggins is
future.
out there with Corey Brewer.
But I'm not really
And
necessarily
Beckett
sold on
and
Wiggins
Levine in
because
the shooting guard position.
maybe it was a good idea for the Cavaliers
10
to
feet
trade
out.
him.
Shot clock at 3, and the wide open shot from Collison. No good with the triple.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Levine. That's good. Levine's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Timberwolves. The Kings trail by 9.
I can't wait.
Outside Collison. He feeds it to Thompson. Back to Collison. Dishes to Landry. It's taken away by Brewer. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Mr. Moves. Releases from the wing and drills it. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
A drive by Collison, and he gets it to
Oh yeah,
go.
my teammates screwed that one up, but my teammates played garbage defense. My fault,
The
huh?
Timberwolves shooting in this game 45%.
Oh my God! Stop dragging this out with the timeout.
Sacramento making some changes. Cousins comes in for Carl Landry. And Rudy Gay subbed in for Ray McCallum. Minnesota also with the sub. Young's checked in. Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Collison. Wiggins. Rebound by Stauskas.
I think Wiggins will be a good player, but I don't think he will be.
Pass to Collison.
I don't know if he'll really actually be a star. We'll see. We'll see though.
Fades. It's rebounded by Mr. Moves. Mr. Moves got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Wiggins. Gay comes over with a double team. Young passes to Mr. Moves. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Young left side. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
All right.
And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
It's a really low-scoring game.
Another one of his weapons.
The drive by Collison, and it's blocked.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Pekovic with a screen on Collison. Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Collison. Young passes to Mr. Moves. Shot clock at 6. Young, a screen on Gay. Here's Mr. Moves. Takes a big high bounce and goes
Let's
in.
go.
Mr. Moves got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a
Come on.
position they're in right now.
Coach, just send me out for the rest of the game. I don't really want to play anymore.
Some changes for Minnesota. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Levine.
Oh my God! Not for 13 seconds. I'm so tired,
And
man.
stolen by Cousins. Lays it up and in
Wow.
on a nice reverse.
Looked like he maybe may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Young dishes
Come on.
to Pekovic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mr. Moves checked in for Minnesota. The Kings trail by 9. Now the feed to Gay. Here's Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Cousins playing well. He has 12 points and 1 steal as well. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game. I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good
2
job
minutes.
of drawing
Come on.
contact and getting to the
Gotta get
line.
that countdown done. Guys, really want this team. Guys, still want this game to be.
Back to Collison. And the layup
I'm
is
really
good.
ready to be
Nice
done
advance.
right now.
Collison's got 4 points this quarter.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
The shot's good for Mr. Moves.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Cousins, and again it's Sacramento converting. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Mr. Moves passes to Pekovic. Doubled by Collison. It's taken away by Collison.
Oh my God.
Pass to Cousins. It's blocked. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. No good for Mr. Moves.
Very little success for him.
Come on.
Just 1 3-pointer.
I'm sorry for my very little talking. I'm just ready to be done with this stream.
Mr. Moves. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stolen.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Trying to boost my stats, get ready for
Came in here, really dictated
just to get ready for
the
season
terms of
2.
which is very difficult to do as the
Try to get my
visitor.
skills up
You're right.
for
That's not
season
usually the way things
2.
work
So
in the
that's
NBA. It's a great win and
what
no
my
question
focus on
it's going to be
is
a
on
heck of
right
a
now.
plane ride out of here.
Martin the pass to Mr. Moves. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Out of bounds.
Oh, my turnover. Yeah, my teammate
Maybe the
couldn't
ball
catch
was a little
that.
slick. I don't know. That's a pass he should have handled, though.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And then for Minnesota.
All right,
Courtney
I'm ready to be
Davis
done
checked in
here.
For Nikola Pekovic. Anthony Bennett comes in for Thaddeus. And Levine subbed in for Wiggins.
I'm tired.
Kicks to Landry. The shot no good. Nice D for Mr. Moves. And the shot no good, a bit short. So it's
Okay, any cutscene before I'm done? GM's office later that week.
Must have been that girl I met at that restaurant on 89th. I knew I shouldn't trust her. I left my phone on the table while I was talking to a friend. She sent messages to all my clients. This is all on me. 100% my fault. He was just playing. He knew we'd never discuss another team while we're still under contract here. You gotta believe me, man.
So, is that how this all went down? Just a big misunderstanding that started with a stolen cell phone?
Sir, I don't know how that message got sent or leaked out public, but I want to let you know I'm 100% behind our team. I'm ready to play in our next game in our uniforms right here at home. I'm ready to go like always.
That's good enough for me, son. Now get back to work.
And then I'll leave your team.
And you, I suggest you password protect that phone of yours.
Already done.
Man, come on.
Go.
All right. So anything else?